Welcome to the Red Coat Rundown. I'm Caitlin.
And I'm John. We have a lot of new and exciting things to talk about today. In today's show, we'll be talking about Officer Casca, clubs featuring Upbeat, sports featuring cross country, and the library.
Today's BHS Staff Spotlight will focus on our school resource officer who has been here with us at BHS for the past 5 years. Stay tuned to see the interview Giancarlo had with Officer Casca.
Good morning, I'm Officer Casca. I'll be with Giancarlo Tefano. He's going to ask me some questions about myself.
All right, so what's one interesting fact about yourself?
One thing about me that a lot of people don't know, that I used to hold my license to sell securities. I actually was employed by Phoenix Investment Partners as a internal wholesaler, managed accounts and mutual funds. Did that for 5 years.
That's cool. So why did you choose to become a police officer?
I chose to become a police officer back in 2000. I started looking at about 2003. I was looking for a recession-proof job after the market collapsed, and we were in that recession and bear market for a while. And one of my neighbors where I live was a police officer. He told me about the career. I always had an interest in it, so I decided to take some tests. And
There you are, yeah. What impact has the internet had on law enforcement?
Internet on law enforcement. I think the internet has had an effect on everything we do in our lives, but in law enforcement world, it's been both good and bad. It's helped us with investigations. It's pretty easy now to do research, on anybody or anything and get instant results. On the bad side, things like social media, Craigslist, Backpage have all created investigations for us, when people harass people on social media, or there's prostitution on Backpage that's actively being promoted, or Craigslist with the frauds and scams. So it's created more work for us.
So do you just like the community though?
Do I dislike it or like it?
Do you like it?
All right, just checking what you were asking. I like it a lot. It's my home away from home. I actually know more people in Berlin than I do in Wallingford.
That's cool, yeah. We're a big family up here. But what's your favorite part about this job?
My favorite part about this job is a school resource officer or a police officer?
Both. Answer both.
As the police officer, I like helping people. I like that things are different every day. It sounds cliche, but I enjoy when I go on a call and actually get to help somebody. As a school resource officer, I love working with the students. I mean, I've been doing this for 5 years now, and I've developed a lot of good friendships.
Well, thank you for everything.
Thank you, John.
And I'm Giancarlo Tefano here with Officer Casca signing off.
Are we done?
Yeah, I'd let Officer Casca arrest me too. BHS is sure looking to have Officer Casca around.
I agree. Up next, we'll be taking a look at some things to do after school as we have Gabe Cofrancesco talking about one of Berlin High's most famous clubs. Take a look.
I'm Gabe Cofrancesco, and today I'll be talking about one of Berlin High School's most successful clubs, Berlin Upbeat. Upbeat is a fast-paced and exciting club that has been going on for 31 years now. It is composed of individual houses such as Willard House and Entertainment House, run by responsible senior leaders. Why don't we ask some active participants on what Upbeat is all about?
Hi, I'm Mara Saracen. I am in EAC House. My name is Rain Lynch, and I'm in Gem House.
Hey, Emily Cobus, Mitchell House.
A house is the particular group that you're in, so there's different houses for different things. Gem House does food pantry, and Hospital House goes to the hospital. So they all do different things to give back to the community.
All of Upbeat as a whole is one community, but the individual houses are their own families. Mitchell House helps with a senior center and planning events for them, and pretty much just letting them have a great time. Upbeat is the kind of program that is really there to help many people out. It's not just for college resumes, it actually has a real purpose.
With Upbeat, you do stuff, and you can use that to do things in the outside world.
Upbeat weekends are kind of time for bonding between members of the house and members of the Upbeat community as a whole.
The weekends are my favorite because it's just a really fun time seeing the sunset.
I joined because I care about making a difference in other people's lives.
I heard things from like my brother and other people saying that it was a really cool way to make friends, and as a freshman, that seemed like a really important thing. Also, I've just heard so many good things. I think it's just like a fun experience.
Because I heard a lot of good things about it, and because I just kind of want to help the community.
Thank you, everyone. As we can see, BHS Upbeat is definitely a club that's full of teamwork, volunteer opportunities, and fun projects. It's a club with many dedicated members and one that keeps growing. So sign up today.
Wow, I didn't know Upbeat has been around for that long. It's older than me.
Me neither. It looks like a club full of great opportunities. Today in sports, we take a closer look into cross country and the wrap up of their season. Here's Kalen's interview with one of their captains, Gianni Finelli.
Hi, I'm Caitlin.
Hi, I'm Gianni.
Welcome back to our sports segment. We will be wrapping up this year's cross-country season with Gianni Finelli, one of our captains. Gianni has played basketball, cross-country, baseball, and golf. He has been running cross-country for 8 years, but will only continue to play baseball at Assumption College in the fall.
That's really not too hard.
What was your season record?
Well, Caitlin, our season record was 4-2 while we finished second in our conference.
Who were your captains and how were they?
Our captains were myself, Josh Ladd, Jimmy Greco, and Colin Asklar. And I think together, our captains made the team become closer.
What were some of your hardest meets and how did they play out?
Well, Caitlin, one of our hardest meets was against Middletown and another one against E.O. Smith. We ended up losing to Middletown, but we ended up beating E.O. Smith.
Nice. Overall, how did your season go?
I think our season went really well, but there's definitely a lot of things we can improve on.
Spectacular. Make sure to check the school website for more information on other sports. Thank you, Gianni. Now back to the studio. Sounds like cross country had another successful year.
Yes, a 4-2 record is very impressive, considering their tough competition.
Have you ever wondered why students like going to the library?
Well, that's why I went up there to interview the librarian, Mrs. Rice. I also asked a couple of students on why they like going there.
We've been here, and today we'll be asking students why they like going to the library. Tyler, do you use your time productively in the library? Be honest.
Sometimes, like if I have homework due the next period, yeah, but like if I don't have anything to do, I just like kind of sit there and relax, you know.
Do you use your time productively in the library?
Yes, I think I said I would, always studying, getting good grades.
Why do you like going to the library?
I don't. I'm here just for this interview. I currently have class. I'm just here just to be nice.
Why do you think students ask for a pass to go to the library?
I think students come to the library for a variety of reasons. Some of them like it when it's quiet. They sit with their headphones. They do their schoolwork quietly. They kind of want to be on their own. They find a quiet spot to kind of hide and just be left alone. Students come to meet friends and to work together. Sometimes they're working together on a project and they need to be with one another. So there's a variety of reasons. We also have some new things in the library that students are interested in coming to use. Some of the things that we've changed in the library since I came here was trying to get more comfortable seating. I noticed that a lot of students come and want to put their feet up. So one of the things that we purchased were ottomans that allow you to actually put your feet up. You can sit on these as well. They move, so you can move them around. But just notice that students like to put their feet up. So rather than have them put their feet up on the table, we bought these. We also bought these kind of cool yoga balls, which allows for students who need to move. Sometimes they don't want to necessarily just sit still on a wooden chair. They want to be more comfortable. So you can sit on this. This is supposed to be good for your posture.
Do you think students in the library use their time productively?
I'd say 85% of the time they probably do. Like everyone, I think people need downtime. Sometimes they just need to not take a break from their work, maybe take a walk, maybe have some time to talk with friends. But I think because we're fortunate to have our periods so long that I'd say 85% of the actual hour that they typically spend in here, they are very productive.
This is John Fabian standing outside the library. Now back to the studio.
Very interesting. Next we have upcoming events, so get ready to see what's coming up this month.
We've reached the end of the first quarter, so make sure to pick up your report cards at your advisory on November 9th.
On November 15th at 6:30 p.m., 17th at 7 p.m., and the 18th at 2 p.m., come see the Drama Club in the auditorium performing Up the Down Staircase.
On the 19th, athletes need to attend Winter Sports Night in the auditorium from 6:30 to 8 p.m. Hope to see you there. And on the 21st, make sure to enjoy your half day, followed by no school on the 22nd and the 23rd for Thanksgiving break.
To see more upcoming events, check the bulletin board on Power School, the daily announcements on Schoology, or the school website.
Number is full of a variety of important events here at BHS. What do you think, Caitlin?
I agree. Between the end of the first quarter and Thanksgiving break, it looks like November is going to fly by.
Thanks for watching another Radical Rundown from the BHS studio. I'm John.
And I'm Caitlin.
See you next time.